This is Danny Red from Save Yourself 777 Productions coming at you with Jon Paul.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
It's a really pleasure to be with you here, Jon Paul, really it is. Tell us about yourself. What made you want to be a musician?
Well, for starters, back when I was a little bit younger, I was really inspired by the music of the 70s and 80s due to my dad, which I thank you very much for that. Really thinking down the line, I really thought, what can I do with it? And how can I affect people's lives? So from there, just the thought came into my mind, I want to be a musician. You know, every little kid has that one thing they want to be. Oh, I want to be a fireman. No, I wanted to be a musician.
Really interesting.
Thank you.
Really interesting. How many years have you been playing?
Well, specifically what instrument?
Well, we see you playing everything from guitar to bass to vocals. What's your most preferred?
Well, preferably, I do like to do the vocals due to the fact that I was gifted with this talent. But I guess over the years I've more experienced myself in the arts of guitar. But I do also play bass, drums, piano, the basics. But if I had to specifically say what instrument, it'd probably be guitar and vocals.
Okay. Who inspired you?
Are we talking people or are we talking bands?
Any. Both.
I was really inspired by my parents. They taught me the value of what it is to be a person and not just a musician. So I thank them for that. They really inspired me to push. They pushed me a lot. So they really got me where I wanted to be. As in for bands, I really, like I said in my Q&A video a couple videos back, I look towards Avenged Sevenfold and Fall Out Boy.
Okay. What genres do you lead more into?
Well, honestly, when I started out, I started out with jazz, blues, more softer stuff like Jason Mraz and John Mayer and so on and so forth, those musicians. But as the years grew on, I got more into rock, which then, as I said, started off getting into Avenged Sevenfold and Wolf High Valentine, Five Finger Death Punch. And from there, it stuck to rock. But throughout the years, I've also varied myself in country, different languages, and also, if I could, hip-hop, but, this body's not made for it, you know what I mean? So, but I preferably stayed to rock.
Okay. Who has been your favorite coworker?
Well, throughout my videos, I really, I can't say which one I like and which one I dislike, because they're great people to work with, and I appreciate them for their talents, and, they're doing what they have to do, and they do it for the love of music.
How did you learn to play?
Well, a couple years ago, I wanted to try learning by lessons, by people. Wasn't my forte. So one year when I moved to El Paso from Massachusetts, I went online and I looked up stuff on YouTube. And it was the basics of how can I do this, what notes to hit, what strings and this and that. And from there, I was actually self-taught from YouTube.
When did you get your first guitar?
Probably, I'm gonna say around the age of 9. I got it because my grandma actually bought it for me. It was a $90 Santa Rosa. And I still have the guitar to this day, and I still use it because it still has its worth, and I'll never give it up.
What was your first break in the music world?
Well, first official break was actually when I got to play at Clark Middle School, which is a middle school here in El Paso. They had a talent show, and I ended up getting first place in that talent show.
How much do you practice on a daily basis?
Where to begin? Well, when I have free time, it's more towards, I'm gonna say as much time as I can, probably 2-3 hours a day. But when I'm working, it really depends. Maybe I'll just play here and there. But if I have a show, I really look into time and what can I get done in that time.
What has been your favorite video doing so far?
Well, I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, it's this Blackfield Rides video." No, you know what? I probably would have to say is the Wake in the Live video, to be honest, because that is the first real video that I actually got to work with people. The first video I actually got to step out of my comfort zone and try something different. It turned out pretty well, actually. I really liked it. I like to thank Salvador and Mimi for what they did for me. And the reason why it's my favorite video is because a lot of time went into it, and the difference making of it made a big difference.
All right. Tell us, what's your least favorite video?
Least favorite. It would probably have to be the Savior video from Black Phone Rides. Why? Not due to the fact of the hate comments that I got, it was more the fact that my creative ideas were not allowed to be put into it. And the fact that I have to cover so much of the video that shouldn't have been covered up. Because a song is a song. Yes, you can change lyrics here and there. But if you change the whole song, what song are you actually covering?
What's your least favorite genre?
Honestly, I can't really say whether I hate a genre or I dislike it, because I like every genre. And I'm one of those people that if you ask me what genres, you just name them and I like them. I can't really say which ones I hate and which ones I love.
People tend to complain about your rasping. What's your feedback on that?
Well, I do appreciate that, that question, because I do get it a lot. And, I can't really do nothing about that at the time. But I am trying to work to get that clearer tone voice. I am trying something different. It hurts, I'm not gonna lie, because I've been doing it wrong for so many years. But my rasp makes me who I am. My rasp is my sound. My rasp is me.
Okay, so we've gone through your comments before, and we see a lot of negative judgmental on it about your physical appearance. What is your feedback on that?
Well, I have two things to say on that. One, I understand that me being overweight is a problem to myself and my health. But, it's hard. For a person can say that. It is hard to lose the weight. It is hard to really step down from doing what you're usually doing till now. And I'm going to try my hardest, guys. This one's for you guys, because I want to be there for you guys as a musician. Be there for a while. And the other thing is, one thing that I do like seeing is the fact when I read the comments and you guys do comment saying that you weren't expecting that. Because I like putting on a show.
Okay, where do you see yourself, your Jon Paul, in 10 years from now?
Well, 10 years from now, I'm hoping, I can't say whether it's going to happen or not, but I'm hoping that I can see myself on the road headlining Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden. All right, that's all the questions we need from you today. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Pleasure. Thank you.